transforming him into the warrior superhero known as Technoman!
Hey guys, it's Ash here with WatchMojo, and these are the top 10 anime examples of the Mandela effect.
なんでも学校中のガラスを割って回ったんだとか。
レナが
For this list, we're looking over the phenomenon known as the Mandela effect and the times it infiltrated the anime medium. Ready to doubt everything you thought you knew? Let us know in the comments. And as always, if there's an anime list you want to see, go to my Twitter at AshJBo and let me know. Number 10, that's not Beyblade. Beyblade. As far as dub original anime songs go, the Beyblade theme is one of the best. Simple, rockin' repetition that truly embodies everything both brilliant and cringy about the early 2000s. We couldn't get enough of it. But the lyrics, at least to some, turned out to be tricky to digest. In spite of just how many times the vocalist screams, "Let's Beyblade," fans have claimed that it actually says, "That's Beyblade," or "It's Beyblade." Maybe they had a bit beast stuffed in their ears. Number 9, Rena's gift. Higurashi when they cry. One of the most famous moments out of the earlier seasons is undoubtedly when Keiichi found a nasty surprise in the meal prepared for him by Rena. Needles in his ohagi.
Honey!
Yeah, ohagi, not a bloody meatball like some would have you think. Sure, it's not as crazy a mix-up as Brock's jelly-filled donuts, but it's way more likely that Rena would have cooked up an actual Japanese dish for her friend/victim. Besides, a meatball that big? Tad excessive, don't you think? Number 8, Rivet no Jutsu. Naruto franchise. This is a bit of an odd one, since we're not sure why any fan would get hung up on the number of rivets indented into Naruto's forehead protector. But apparently it's a thing.
突然何すんだってばよイルカ先生
お前こそ授業中に何やってんだ
Unlike Naruto's whiskers disappearing, it's a less obvious mix-up, with some eagle-eyed shinobi claiming that there's only 4 in total.
お前さこの額当てが目に入んねえのかよ俺も今日から忍者だってばさ
There's actually 6 in total. You're welcome. Now please, ninja run your way outside and get some fresh air before you fall any deeper down the fandom hole. Number 7, Ghost of what? Ghost in a Shell. Given how it's one of the most celebrated and influential anime films in its genre, you'd think people would remember the title. Apparently not.
I don't believe it. Thermoptic camouflage.
Mixing up A with the isn't exactly the biggest crime otaku have committed, and makes sense when you consider that yes, Major Kusanagi thematically is very much a ghost inside a humanoid shell, hence why people think it's called Ghost in a Shell.
I am a living, thinking entity who was created in the sea of information.
But it's still untrue. Besides, using the makes it sound all the more encompassing. Stop mixing up your definite and indefinite articles, anime fans. Number 6, here's looking at you, Eustace Kid. One Piece. Translations with anime characters' names have long been a source of frustration, though over time, fans have come to understand the mechanics of honorific names, as well as the always popular, does it have an O in it, or is it OU? What does this have to do with one of the most dangerous pirates of the new age? Basically, fans keep putting an extra D on Kid's name.
その言葉、俺じゃ一撃で潰せねえように聞こえるな
While we're sure it's flattering in some manner, if you want to put respect on the man's name, then you'd best not forget he is in no way packing double Ds. Number 5, Technobabble. Tekkaman Blade. Now here's a blast from the past. For those who had no idea that Tekkaman was even a thing, let alone a franchise, Tekkaman Blade stood alone as a cheesy yet awesome standalone series featuring mecha suits, aliens, and macho men. Though in the West it was known as Techno Man with a K.
And superhuman powers, transforming him into the warrior superhero known as Techno Man!
It's a bizarre word fusion that will likely make every linguistic major curl their toes in frustration, but that's just how it was in the 90s. Also, we just wanted an excuse to talk about an anime that featured Bryan Cranston as a one-eyed Irish killer.
Is that so? Mm-hmm. Alright, consider yourself a member of the squad. You ever heard of a graviton field?
Graviton field? Nope. What's a graviton field?
I've had one on you ever since you walked in here. Have a nice sleep, son.
Number 4, oh no! Pokemon. Ash's first adventure with Pikachu, in both the original series and movie adaptations, is capped off with the appearance of the legendary Pokemon Ho-Oh, a bird of such splendor and gravitas that it is truly unmistakable, especially with the rainbow motif it likes to flaunt around. Unless, of course, you happen to think it was Moltres. Yeah, there are a few fans out there who recall seeing the Firebird cross Ash's path as opposed to its feathered counterpart. We're not sure if this is just because Ho-Oh was introduced much later in the franchise, but it's hard to mistake Ho-Oh's hairdo. Maybe fans just got it confused with James.
A flame that lights the night, a flame that shadows the darkness. I am a flaming Moltres!
Number 3, to Meta B, or not to Meta B, Medabots. Wait, what do you mean the name of Icky's Medabot isn't Medabee? Medabot, Medabee. The two roll off the tongue. Has to be his name, right? Wrong.
Transport! Metabee!
Turns out the D is actually a T. Meta B is the correct way to pronounce it. And if you don't, I'll give you a smack.
Go! Metabee! What the?
We'll give you a moment to wrap your head around the switcheroo. Not sure what's worse, that the name correction beasting so many people in the childhood, or the amount of ironically named meta-criticism this opens up to us.
Today's winner, Metabee and Peppercat! The row battle continues next time on Metabots!
Number 2, Super Saiyan Blue Eyes. Dragon Ball franchise. The ever-changing color palettes of these Saiyans can get a little confusing at times, and while all attention is often put on the hair, some get hung up on the eye color. For most of the franchise, whenever Goku or another fighter would bust out the blonde hair, their eyes would turn a shade of green. Though different animations have certainly played around with different hues, prompting some to think Super Saiyans were blue-eyed beasts all along. Give it a few more series and maybe it'll get course-corrected again, who knows?
How dare you! That's my... You...
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, the tip of Pikachu's tail. Pokemon. So, did any of you think that Pikachu's tail tip was black? You did, didn't you? Well, maybe some of you. You don't know why, but you've always had that image in your head, and that image is 100% wrong. Maybe it's just aesthetically pleasing to the mind's eye. Maybe there's a single frame where it was indeed black. Or maybe everyone's confused with Pichu. Either way, this is a falsehood. The end of the tail is yellow, just like a lightning bolt, even though lightning does come in a multitude of colors. Ugh, why are we doing this to ourselves?
I have a feeling that from now on, this is gonna be just about the sunniest apple orchard in the whole world.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.